Hey there everyone, today is Wednesday the 14th of August. Here at Brave New Worlds in Old City, we have a signing tonight with Gerry Duggan, the author of Falling in Love on the Path to Hell, in support of issue 3 that drops today. We'll talk about that in a second with all the other new comics, because despite Gerry coming today, it's also still Wednesday, so you know what that means. It's time for Comics Again. Thank you for tuning into Comics Again, the show that happens every Wednesday where I infiltrate your feed to tell you all the new #1s in comics coming your way. So let's get down to business. We have a lot to cover, plus Gerry will be here, and I gotta get this wrapped up. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff this week, so let's hurry up and get to that Absolute Power crossover at DC. What are the tie-ins? Absolute Power Task Force 7, issue 4 of 7 is here to continue what's going on with the Amazos. Looks like they're going after the Bat family. Also, Green Lantern 14 is here to tie into the Absolute Power. Those are your Absolute Power tie-ins. Also, this week from DC Comics, it sees a return to the DC vs. Vampires storyline, this time with DC vs. Vampires World War V. This looks like it's going to be nuts. Anytime that Matt Rosenberg and Otto Schmidt get together, these vampires just sort of run amok. So get ready. DC vs. Vampires World War V. Over there in Marvel Comics, we see the X-Men return from the ashes once again with a new book with X Factor issue 1. It's this week's From the Ashes issue #1. X Factor. Sticking with a plan that they started with the Blood Hunt mature audiences polybagged covers comes Werewolf by Night #1. This one only exists as a polybagged mature comic, so check this thing out. You're gonna have to buy it to read it. You can't just flip through it in the store. Everybody who just does that, why do you just do that? Buy the comic book. This one you have to if you want to read it. It's Werewolf by Night, parental advisory, mature audiences, issue 1. The Venom War rages on, this time with a Spider-Man Venom War issue #1. It's Venom War stuff. Black Suit Spider-Man. Obviously the symbiote. It's Venom stuff. You know. Check it out. Celebrate 50 years of the Iron Fist with Iron Fist 50th Anniversary Special, an anthology of Iron Fist stuff. You know you want to read it. Iron Fist. And get ready for it. It's a big one. It's a crossover. It's Ultraman and the Avengers issue #1. Yeah, Ultraman and the Avengers have to team up to fight some kaiju. You know you want to read that. Ultraman Avengers issue 1 is here. Awesome. Look at that. Look at that. Now that we're done with the big two, let's take a look at the other comic books coming out this week. Garth, Ennis, and Jacen Burrows set their sights on the sword and sorcery fantasy genre with Babs issue #1. You're sure you're gonna love it if you love things from Garth, Ennis, like the Crow or the Boys. If you're a fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, don't miss out on the Night Watcher issue #1. Who is the Night Watcher? Who is the Night Watcher? It's the Night Watcher issue 1. The Kindts are back with a new book. Yeah, Matt and Margie Kraft Kindt have teamed up once again on a book called Guilt Frame, a globe-trotting mystery full of all sorts of stuff that you know they like to do. There's gonna be lots of Easter eggs and through threads and all sorts of crazy cool things. And it's a Beefy Boy square-bound, so don't miss out. It's issue 1 of 3 of the Guilt Frame. From Dynamite Comics comes an all-new Jonny Quest. All the cartoons from my youth are gonna be comic books this year, it feels like. Jonny Quest, issue 1. Look at it. Look at him. Look at Bandit. Third Person and Dark Horse Comics presents Miss Address Unknown. Yeah, it's set in the Miss universe. Who knows what's going on in here? I don't. It looks like look. Seriously, I don't know what's going on here. I know it's somehow connected to Critical Role, etc., etc. The art in this looks great, and that's why I'm going to be reading it. So, The Mist, Address Unknown. It's a one-shot. Looks beautiful. Check it out. Dark Horse Comics. This one seems to be a team-up between Borderlands and Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. It's Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, Land of the Giants. Lots of lands in what I just said, and I'm not even familiar with any of those words in that specific order, but I said them, and here they are. It's at issue #1. Spinning out of the world of Flash Gordon. Yeah, Flash Gordon started up recently. It's Defenders of the Earth. Defenders of the Earth is here. It's Phantom, Flash Gordon, Mandrake, and Lothar. They're all here to defend the Earth in this new miniseries coming your way from Mad Cave Comics. And lastly, Sir #1 is here. It's motorcycle jousting. Jousting on motorcycles. Sir #1. And all right, that's it for me this week. Thank you for watching this episode of Comics Again. There were all sorts of other comics I wanted to talk about, but there's not a lot of time to do it. There's a new Brubaker Phillips graphic novel. There's all sorts of stuff but I'm sure Casey will cover that later on Friday with her Comics Forever video. Now, remember what I said, later today, if you're watching this in the morning, later today. If you're watching this in the afternoon, later today. If you're watching this at night, well, you might have missed it. Anyway, later today, the 14th of August, from 6 to 8 p.m., that's the end of our night here in Old City, comic author Gerry Duggan will be stopping in and signing everything we have with his name on it, everything that you bring him with his name on it, and hopefully just hanging out and being a good old time. I heard he's a lot of fun, I heard he's super nice, so I can't wait to hang out with him. I hope you bring some stuff in and get it signed. Don't forget that it's Falling in Love on the Path to Hell issue 3 dropped today. We have all 3 issues for you, so come on in, pick them up, get them signed, and have a great time. And as of right now, that's it. I got a lot of prep work to do to get the store ready, nice and clean and organized for Gerry. And you have a lot of comic books to come pick up and read and maybe even get signed. So that's it for this week. We're done. See you back here next week, and maybe I'll see you later tonight for the signing with Gerry. So that's all. That's it. Go read some comics. Go buy some comics. Get your comics together to have Gerry sign them. That's it. That's all I have for you.